Yeah, hello guys. Good morning, guys, and welcome to the morning show. I'm Timber Banks. Yeah, there is a lot I want to talk about. I'm sure you guys watched Manchester United versus Galatasaray, and I know that so many United fans out there will actually be wondering how did they end up playing or getting 1 point in that match yesterday. Because one thing I can say is this: Galatasaray, they were so open. They were so open. This is a team that was playing front six. They were playing front six and four backline. Front six and four backline. And United could not even penetrate. And I saw the same thing in the first leg. The first leg at Old Trafford, I saw the same thing. Galatasaray were so open. That game yesterday, you play an Arsenal team in that game yesterday against Galatasaray or Man City or Liverpool. It's going to be double figures. You're talking like you're in 10-0. It was going to be a double figures. I don't understand why Ten Hag or the players don't understand or they don't read the game. If we want to check on how the play went, check the time United was scoring the goals. That was when they were able to control the ball on the ground, pass it around, and they were doing very, very well, doing exceptionally well. But it seems as if when they scored the first one, scored the second one, they switched back to throwing the long balls. There are so many things I want to react to in this match. There are so many things I want to react to this match. I mean, one thing I said is this. I said, if United don't win that game yesterday, you should blame Ten Hag. And now I'm going to say the reason why I said Ten Hag should be blamed. Yesterday, how are you leading the match? 2-0 in 18 minutes. Then it ended 3-3. Now, there are so many things to take into consideration. Coming into this game, when I saw the first 11, I was upset. Because you have a player like Obumenu against Everton. There is something he gave to United, which they never got yesterday. He was able to control the midfield, absorb the pressure, pass the ball around. This is something we never saw anyone do yesterday. And I said, this little boy did win his very first match. I believe his second game. There is no reason for you not to start Kobe Menu yesterday. Like, there's no reason. No reason. He went for Amrabat, Scott McTominay, and Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes was exceptional. I'm very, very happy he had a good game. At least the likes of Roy Keane, Gary Neville, and the rest should shut up. Now they can keep quiet and stop criticizing Bruno Fernandes. His goal was phenomenal. The assist was exceptional. Now, Erik ten Hag allowing David De Gea go for free and going to spend 50 million on Anana. It's a crime. And now, no disrespect to Onana, but Ten Hag allowing and the treatment he gave to David De Gea allowed him to go for free for nothing. Then he went out and got Onana for 50 million, a goalkeeper that is worse than David De Gea. When you come to the football playing, the foot playing aspect of the game, Onana is far, far better than De Gea. But the honest truth is this: when you look at the way United play right now, will you tell me they play from the back? Because they don't. They did not play from the back. It's the same thing they were doing last season. They were doing this season as well. If there was a player that deserves to be playing Champions League, was David De Gea. But we saw what the treatment Ten Hag gave to him. Only to bring in Onana on a good day. Yesterday, that match, United are not losing that match. And now, I'm not putting the blame on Onana because I come across so many people are putting blame on Onana, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Yes, I can blame Onana for the second goal, but it doesn't make any sense to me. When you are building a wall as a team for a free kick, when you are building a wall, you imagine they allowed two Galatasaray players on their wall. They allowed two Galatasaray players on their wall for that free kick. You want to put the blame on Onana? How? Yes, Onana is the one asking them to build the wall. He was the one asking them to build the wall, but you will not tell me that a defender should not know that he should be standing at the back of those players. Because it's common sense. It's common sense. This is something I've seen it happens every time. You had two Galatasaray players standing in the wall for United to defend a free kick. What were you expecting? Because for me, it is obvious. When the ZH took the free kick, it was just they were just going to just open up. You can blame Onana because you should be screaming at them to stay behind those guys. But at the end of the day, you will not tell me those players should not know, yes, we should be blocking these guys. You should read the game and understand what they want to do. Because I sit at home in my couch and I watch the game from my television and I could see the plans of ZH and those guys. Like, it's obvious. It was very much obvious. I would not blame Onana for that goal because the defenders should be better. They should be better. We have seen Lionel Messi. Messi lies down on the ground whenever they're taking. He lies down on the ground. If somebody like Lionel Messi can lie down on the floor for a free kick, who are these brats? Another time I have to say is this: blame Ten Hag. Because the thing is this: as a goalkeeper for Manchester United, it is not easy to come into the club and hit the ground immediately. It is very, very, very hard. Replacing a goalkeeper in United is very, very, very hard. Peter Schmeichel, when he came in, it was terrible. Then later, he became one of the best keepers in United history. And ever since then, we have seen very, very good keepers come into United and still failed to do the job. We saw it with Fabian Barthez, with Bosnich, with Caro, Howard, Kuzak, Lidigard. They are just many of them goalkeepers have come into the club and failed. I don't understand why nobody seems to tell Ten Hag about bringing in Onana. Nobody seems to tell him about bringing in Onana into the club. The only keeper that was able to come into the Manchester United and just hit the ground immediately was Edwin van der Sar. That was the only keeper that never struggled. He came in and did the job. Even this same De Gea right now I'm defending right now, when he came in, he made a lot of blunders, made a lot of mistakes. But that does not give United an excuse to draw that match yesterday. It does not. Blame Ten Hag. How do you play an island? You are playing an island with Harry Maguire and Lindelof. You have one of the best defenders in the world of football. The best defender in United is Varane. Kept him on the bench. You're using Lindelof and Harry Maguire and you're playing an island. For me, that Icardi's goal, that was a goal. That was a goal. If you see when they showed the upside now, you can see that Icardi was actually behind Harry Maguire. In the Premiership, they were going to take 5 minutes and they were still going to award that goal. That was a goal. Somebody should have told, what's his name? Ten Hag. And I don't understand this myth of, like, what is Scooby-Doo, Scott McTominay doing in the match? That guy, aside the goal he scored, outside that goal, Scooby-Doo scored, or what's his name? Casper the Ghost, because he's always a ghost. You don't see him. He is always a ghost. You do not see Scott McTominay. Outside the fact he scored the goal, tell me, what did he do? Because he did absolutely nothing. He did absolutely nothing. Now, you came into the second half. You got in that very important goal. That very important goal. Then now you are 3-1, leading 3-1. You wanted to take out somebody. I was expecting Ten Hag to take out Scooby-Doo. And now the reason is this. People might think Amrabat had a bad game. But for me, Amrabat had a good game yesterday. He played very well. But the thing they fail to understand is this. There are players whereby you don't get to see them whenever they are working. You do not get to see their impact in the team. But once you take them out, their impact shows. And that was what happened yesterday. That was what happened yesterday. I was expecting Ten Hag to take out Scott McTominay, bring in Kobe Mainoo. There used to be Amrabat, Kobe Mainoo, and Bruno Fernandes. No, he took out Amrabat, who was having a good game. But probably because he was not showing, because he was not holding the ball much, he felt he was having a bad game. He took Amrabat out and brought in Kobe Mainoo. He thought he was playing Everton again. He thought he was playing Everton again. And now they showed United what it means to capitalize on a coach mistake. Because what Ten Hag did yesterday, one of the mistakes should go to Ten Hag as well. I've been saying it. As much as I say I like Ten Hag lacks game management. He lacks man management. I've been saying this for a very long time. Sometimes when you play the game, read the game. You are outside at the tactical line. Read the game. Don't just watch the game. Read it. When you are reading the game, you know who to take off and who to put in. He took out the wrong person. Taking that Amrabat out he just made the game open. Because Mainoo was coming in, he had not even settled in the game as yet. The pressure Galatasaray was giving to them was too much. The first goal was caused by if Scott McTominay has won that ball before Bruno Fernandes fouled the Galatasaray player, that free kick could never have happened. It would never have happened. He lost the ball, yet Bruno Fernandes was sprinting past him to go make a foul. It's just United, they were everywhere yesterday. They were everywhere yesterday. And this kind of thing you look and you ask yourself, is Tenag going to be the coach of United next season? The positive I took from that game was this: Bruno Fernandes was exceptional. Anthony, like, he played a very, very good game. I think this is the best game I've seen Anthony played ever since joining United. That was the best game he played so far. Garnacho is a joy to watch. But I don't just know where it went all wrong, because the first 18 minutes, I was like, man, the game is done and dusted. Because the way they were actually playing like a team, holding the ball nicely, passing it around. But I don't understand why they get 2 goals. The next thing, they don't hold on to the ball. They were just launching it. And that cost them the game. And the third goal, they want to blame it on another. No keeper is saving that. I'm sorry. No keeper is saving that on another's goal. No keeper is saving it. As much you want to point fingers at Onana, that was not his fault. It was not. Even you can see the second goal as well. I might not even put it on Onana as well. Just that he has a weak wrist. That's the problem Onana has. But Ten Hag needs to stop this crap of not playing Rafael Varane, because it is not going to end well for him. It's really going to cost him his job. Because at that back line, there is no leader. Nobody is leading at the back line. No one is leading at the back line. No one. And the reason why I keep saying, I watched Real Madrid as well play Napoli yesterday. Real Madrid played Napoli yesterday. There was no Vinicius, no Modric, no Camavinga, no Tchouameni. Important players were not playing yesterday. Yet Madrid still try their best and get a result. Because they are a team that have got winning mentality, that have got players with mentality, of which you don't get to see in United. Now, I saw something whereby Mark Alden from the ESP was talking about the PSG penalty, or whether the PSG. Like, I don't understand in which world all these guys lives in, man. I do not understand in what world the likes of Mark Alden, Alan Shearer, and other pundits, they were saying that was a wrong call. I don't know where they live, in which world they are living in, or what football they were watching. Because when you ask me, the question I asked here yesterday, I said something. I said, if that was supposed to be Newcastle, Will they come out and tell me that was not a pen? Because if there is something I have seen in UEFA, and I'll keep saying it, they are consistent with their decision. They are consistent with their decision. And that is why I don't have problem with it. Because I, for one, I've been saying it, anybody that touches anybody's hand aside the goalkeeper in the box 18, intentionally, not intentionally, natural position or not, should be a penalty. Because I believe if they do it that way, we will not be having this problem we are having right now. It's just this nonsense they are doing in Premiership, whereby this game is playing is a penalty. Tomorrow the next match is not a penalty. Then they want to bring it to Europe, one of the best league in the world, or one of the best competition in the world. Come telling me about that was a controversy. That was not a penalty. That is crap. That was a pen. Before I go, people were talking about United going back to Europa. I'm sorry, they might not even get to Europa. They might not even get to go to Europa because they are playing Bayern Munich on their last match. Copenhagen played Bayern Munich. It's 0-0 draw. I looked at the starting lineup. Bayern Munich, they went strong, but Copenhagen were able to hold them to 0-0 Copenhagen and Galatasaray, one of them is qualifying, one of them is going to the Europa League, because I don't see United beating Bayern Munich. It will never happen. It can't happen. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.